What's up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another video. Now this is part 2 of a song that I was teaching you last week called For You. Now one thing really important guys, make sure that you listen to the whole thing on my website. I'm also planning to upload these short instrumentals on any streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. So make sure you check the description down below if you want to listen to the whole thing. Now last week we learned section 1 and 2 of the song. Today we're going to learn the section 3 and 4. We are learning and putting into practice a beautiful and magical chord, which is this one. It's a lovely C minor chord which sounds super sweet and heartbreaking. Now what we're going to do in this lesson guys, we're going to kind of quickly go through what we learned in section 1 and 2. Of course you can check the tutorial. Please just check the description down below or click around here and learn the section 1 and 2 note by note. But I just want to quickly recap what we learned so far. By the way, this is the software that I use to record. It's called Logic Pro 10. So this is what we have so far. So we have just two chords, the G and the C minor. So far we learned basically two chords, the G major and this C minor 6. Beautiful sounding chords. We also learned the section 2, which is a little bit busier. Nice. 3. Exactly. So we went all the way up to this D add 11 chord, and then we ended the video with this G major chord. Now today we're gonna add the section 3 and 4. So if you learned all the way up to the D add 11, which is this chord, now we have beautiful chord progression. So the section 3 starts after the strum, and then we have this scale. So I'm playing the 4th string with the thumb, the 2nd string fret number 3, 1st string open, fret number 2 and 5. And then we have so what I'm doing here, I'm basically strumming this lovely C major chord. But what I'll do, I will play the fret number 5, so I have 0, 0, 0 and 5. And then I hammer the fret number 7. So I strum with the thumb lightly, and then I hammer the fret number 7. Now you can either do the hammer on, or you can slide from 5 to 7 without plucking the fret 7 again, or you can just go straight to the fret number 7. So, and you strum the whole thing. This is definitely way easier, but it has, kind of less color. Now once you play the fret number 7, you want to pluck the fret 7 again. Then you have the thumb on the 4th string, and we have the melody. 3 notes on the fret number 7, 9 and 10, and we go to the fret number 5. And I always like to alternate between index and middle, or middle and index. So we strum, index, thumb, and then index, middle, index, and middle. Now, second chord. So we go back to the G major chord, and we play the fret number 5. Then we have the 4th string, and then the 2nd string, fret number 3. Twice. Then we have the 4th string, 4th string, fret number 7, 5, 4th string, and the 2nd string, fret number 2, twice. So then we have the 4th string, the fret 5, twice. I will go back to the fret number 3 on the 2nd string. So, quick recap. So, the notes are pretty simple. If you think about it, we're not really playing that much, so it's all about the way you interpret these notes. So I like to add just a little bit of vibrato and let it ring out beautifully. So don't think about it as just a one note melody. As you can see, I really like to hold down the notes that I am playing, so I don't have now. I'm obviously kind of, exaggerating a little bit, but you see the point. You want to let it ring out beautifully. So once we have that, we go back to the same melody. Same thing. Nice. So we have the same melody. So once you play the last note, we're gonna play the 4th string again and the same scale. 3, 0, 2, 5, and the same melody. So it's the same thing all the way up to the 2nd string, fret number 3. Then we have, the 1st string, fret number 5, and the 4th string. So and now we go back to the magic chords. And we have it. And we go back to section 4. So the magical chord here is the C minor, and we're gonna play it in 2 different ways. So we have a bar chord on the fret number 3 and the 1st string, fret number 5. Now we can pluck the strings simultaneously, and then I'll show you how to make it more colorful. So you pluck the strings together with thumb, index, middle, and ring. Then the 1st string on fret number 3, and then the 4th string. So you have. Now we're going to repeat the same thing like this. So it's 3 times. And then we have the arpeggio just with the thumb, index, middle, and ring. Now if you want to make it more colorful, make sure that you pluck the strings, or sometimes you can strum as well. But don't pluck everything simultaneously, just kind of do this quick roll. So I'm doing index, middle, and ring, index, middle, and ring very quickly. So and then I have slowly thumb, index, middle, and ring. Now after that we have section 4, which is the same as section 1. Same thing, we already know it. So it's the same 2 chords. And you know, you can play you know, slight variations. For example, you don't have to play the same thing over and over. So we know that we got these 2 chords, but you know, the second time, just let it ring out. Third time, and the fourth time. We finish with the phrase on fret number 3 and 5, and then the C minor on 0, 7, 8, and 6. We strum the chord lightly. 5, bar chord on the fret number 3, just 3 strings and the 4th string open, fret number 5, and we finish with the last chord, the G major. Now once you have section 3 and 4, you can then put the whole thing together. Remember that you can listen to the song on my website. Make sure that you check the link in the description down below. Now I'm going to leave you to practice this. Enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you soon.